Well, hello world, Honest Criminal here. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, kind of. Regardless, I just want to let you all know that I'm still going to be sharing my art process and/or speed paints on here when I can. This drawing is of Amalie, my lost OC, who I haven't drawn in a hot minute. My last fight on her got corrupted, so well. But since my last drawing on Instagram was of Pluto, a character I haven't drawn much of lately, I guess. I decided to pick another character I haven't drawn much of, so here she is. To introduce myself better, you can call me Honest Criminal, you can call me Rachel, whatever tickles your fancy. I'm 26, I've been drawing since I was like 12. I did a redraw of the first anime I ever watched recently. We can all remember Tokyo Mimi, right? Well, hopefully. Anyways, back to this drawing. Like I said, she's one of my 3 lost OCs. She was a fashion designer before the crash, born to 2 very rich parents. She's actually best friends with Kristen, the girl in the last speed paint. They both end up on the plane through a really bad situation. She's one of the survivors at the end of the series, and the only survivor out of my lost OCs too. I usually do a lot of redraws of my old OCs of mine, but surprisingly enough, Amalie isn't one of them, considering I did watch Lost when it actually came out. I just re-watched it again recently, like last year maybe, and I just got hooked onto it, and I just love making OCs for shows and stuff. I just love it. I have a few OCs for Dexter because that was the first show I ever got really hooked onto. Actually revamped them recently, so actually they've got revamped maybe about a year ago. Shit. And yeah, maybe I'll redraw them next. I'll draw them next after Amalie. Maybe I don't know. Maybe another Paradox character, Jerzel. I am drawing more Paradox pages. Paradox is my novel comic book that I started many years ago. You can literally see the art transforming in that comic. The comic's about 80 pages long now. You can read it on my Tumblr at Honest Criminal. I'll put a link somewhere, whatever. Yeah, that's quite an interesting comic book that I started. It's about aliens, and I can't really say too much because it's very spoilery. But yeah. Maybe I'll do that next. I do want to do a speed paint of Mockingjay at some point as well. That's my novel series I've been writing properly for about 3 years. I'll put a link in the description if you want to read it. I drew Jay and Mike recently. Those are the 2 main characters. So maybe I'll draw Nathan next or something because I absolutely love him. God, that's a project I've been writing for so long. It literally had to go through a creepypasta phase to get where it is now. I'm just so damn proud of how far it's come, and God, I got this one scene recently, and I had that scene ready for like 2 fucking years, and I finally got it. I was just like, fuck yeah, write that down. I was just so damn happy. I guess as one thing you should say is that you shouldn't feel like you have too many OCs or too many characters, because it's good to be creative. It keeps your art flow going. It stops you getting art block, even if you create like just a character for something silly, or maybe you go back and redraw or revamp an old OC. Yeah, it's all in good fun. And you know, you can create actual art out of it. You can create some good stories. Yeah, don't feel discouraged about having too many characters and stuff. Art is supposed to be fun, not supposed to be anything too dramatic. Just you do you. You do you. Now, this is why I'm glad I don't do these speed paints all in one go, because I noticed the little things wrong, like in the actual video on Sony Vegas, rather than the actual drawing. Because those lips are just so out of place and just oof. Yikes. Yikes. No. Yeah, keep shading them. They're just not in the right place. Oh my god. I notice I do this a lot when I like I show pictures to people, like the sketches. I'm like, yeah, look, doing this, and then I show it. I'm like, there's like 1,000 fucking things wrong with this. Or you go to take a picture and you look. I mean, I guess it's like you look in the mirror, you're like, oh yeah, I look great. And you look on camera, it looks like absolute fucking trash. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think there's I mean, again, I had trouble with the arm in this picture. It was just pissing me off big time. I just kind of low-key gave up with it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, again, the pink is a bit weird here. But, you know, I'm also recording this while I'm actually drawing. Do the clip, then I put it in, and I just react to the drawing and blah blah blah. Talk about some random shit. So yeah. Yeah, I will go back and change it. So during this part, I'm actually done with the picture. All done, all finished, completely done, blah blah blah. And I have no idea what to talk about now. I've just been watching TikToks for the last like hour maybe. That's me. It's the ADHD brain just saying, hey, time to procrastinate. It doesn't matter. It's 4 AM, whatever. I can talk about my other 2 lost OCs. Obviously the other one's Kristen. The other 2 are actually siblings, brother and sister. We've got Kristen, the blonde-haired one, in my last speed paint. Those 2 come from very rich parents too. Kristen, growing up, was kind of forced to become a model because she's pretty, I suppose. And she absolutely resented it, and this is how she met Amalie. She became best friends with her, but Kristen left the industry, which became an adult. Yeah, Kristen became a car engineer, so yeah, she's doing her own thing. She did want to become a singer, but that goal never came to her. And then we have Leighton, her brother, who, how do I explain him? He kind of doesn't really have an identity. He has very much a big identity crisis growing up because of how his parents are. Growing up in a big rich house, he thought he had a lot of privilege and a lot of entitlement, I suppose is the way to say it. And he just took that upon himself that was who he was supposed to be. So a lot of stuff happened, and Kristen and Leighton's dad is kind of in the mafia, and he was going to kill Amelie's parents to get the money because obviously she's rich as well. But Kristen knew what was going on. They grabbed the money, told the parents, and then they got on the plane, and Leighton followed, and that's when the plane went down. Yeah. Like I said, Amelie's the only one who survives though, which is kind of sad, I suppose. I do have another lost OC, quotation marks, because she was a Walking Dead OC. She kind of still is, I guess. But I changed her to be a lost OC more so, because The Walking Dead's absolute trash. So, yeah. Her name's Hannah. The one I was... The Walking Dead to Lost OC. And, yeah. So, that's all the Lost OCs I have. Again, the dad and Kristen's mum isn't really much. That's just like cameos. They don't really matter that much. Yeah. So, I guess thanks for coming to watch my speed paint, guys. I really appreciate it. Stay safe and hope you're all okay. Hopefully I'll see and speak to you next time. Okay? Bye! Woohoo!